All right, all right, all right. Hey, what's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night. And today we're going to be talking about this podcast that Coi Leray did with Justin LaBoy, LA Boy, or however you say it, and how it was the prime example of why you do not tell a man every single negative thing about your past, okay? Because they will then think that, oh, well, if they were here, then I only need to be here. You know, there was a lot of things going on in this podcast, and we talked about this in a previous live. So one thing about it, I always know is that it's not that I'm wrong. I'm just always early with my opinion, okay? So back when this podcast first dropped, I was doing one of my random lives where I just randomly go live when we just, let the topics flow. And then after we go through a whole bunch of, whole lot of, the live goes on private and it goes poof. But this was one of the things that we talked about. And when we were talking about this, a lot of people were like, oh, you're hating on Coi. You're just hating on her. Because I said in this podcast, it seemed like he was doing a lot of love bombing. He was just saying what sounds good. And it was sounding like, what is this? Like from the outfit that she chose to the series of questions to how things were being framed. I'm like, this is crazy. Then the plaintiff Jane had came on and she gave her opinion and she felt like he was just like trying to embarrass her. And we had this conversation right when the pod dropped, right? Everybody in the chat told us, oh, you guys are just haters. You guys are hating on Coi. Then the internet told y'all that the podcast was embarrassing. Now everybody's in agreement. It's like, this is just confirmation that it's not that I'm wrong. It's not that my opinion is wrong. It's just I'm early. Okay. But shout out to y'all in the chat. I don't know whose birthday it is, but whoever y'all telling happy birthday to you. What up, what up, what up? Somebody said, is this a premiere, girl? If it was a premiere, it would say premiere, baby. This is loud, live, and in color. Okay, my favorite color, red, to be exact. What else is going on? You're snowed in. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, Chrissy, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Sorry that y'all are snowed in. Thank you, Potent Pandering. He said, you're always ahead of the curve. Yes, it ain't easy being ahead. But we're going to get to this interview in a second. But before we go and dive into this interview and get into that, we're going to go over some of the trending things that are on social media right now. So grab your popcorn, okay, and, or not, and relax. Now, y'all know, or some of y'all don't, I started juicing. This is one of my juicing concoctions, so we're going to be sipping on this today, and we're just going to hang out until it's time for me to go pick my baby up from school, okay? Period. And then when the live is done, the individual parts, I'm going to upload them as dedicated segments. So if you are a part of this live and you're watching this live and we talk about Coi or we talk about, Clarissa, or we talk about whatever we talk about, just know that if it get a little juicy, we're going to make that a dedicated video, and I'm going to need y'all to support that as well. Like the video, hype the video, okay? They trying to cancel the kid, okay? I'm like, not a whole lynch mob of people unfollowing. Are you guys all gone yet? Or are you still finding the unsubscribe button? Let me know, because a bitch like me, it never gave I gave a fuck, okay? That's one thing that y'all will understand, okay? Me, it never gave conformed. It never gave that. In any job, industry, phase of my life, I have always been a person, if this is what I feel and you're mad, you're just gonna get mad. Bitch, unsubscribe. It is what it is. We gonna still proceed. Okay? So I'm just trying to make sure, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, everybody who was unsubscribing, y'all found the button already. You good? Is you good? Okay, cool. Because we going to proceed. Now, y'all, there's this guy, and again, we're going to go through a bunch of, you know, just random different topics or whatever. So there's this guy who voted for Donald Trump, and he is upset that his Cuban wife is now about to be deported. So we're going to get into this, and let's check it out real quick, because I always find these types of things to be interesting, okay? I find it to be interesting.
For this, but I definitely voted Republican.
A desperate plea to President Trump from a South Florida man fearing his life partner could be deported to Cuba at any moment.
Please get her home. Please, she does not deserve this. She's the sweetest person, and she prayed for you.
His life partner of nearly 20 years, Yamile Alcantu, ICE detained her back in June.
8 months that she's been taken. I call it kidnapped because it basically is.
He says it happened during what they thought was just another immigration check-in.
Cuban's not going to get deported, so don't worry about it.
Both were staunch supporters of President Trump.
When you said I didn't vote for this, what did you think you had voted for?
I really thought this was just going to be something organized, but it's obviously not. They just blanket everybody.
There are going to be people who say, you voted for this.
Yeah, I've heard that from people. I'm sorry. I didn't know that this was going to happen. This is about human beings. It's not about left or right. It's about right and wrong. Didn't vote for this, but I definitely voted Republican.
So I purchased this tiny violin on Amazon, and I've had it for like a month now, and I have not had a story where I can pull out my tiny violin. And I was looking at this, and I'm like, you didn't know that's what you voted for? And now you're crying. I said, let me cue my tiny violin. Like, get out of here with that one, okay? So, you know, cry us a river, like the Manny Band show says in the comments, like, cry us a river, you knew what you voted for, but the thing is, you thought that it would affect everybody else. You cool with it as long as it, girl, yes, it actually plays. Let me cue my tiny vibe. Somebody said, not it actually plays. It absolutely does. And we're going to be using that a lot more in the video. So, I mean, and across, you know, other videos. But you absolutely knew what you were voting for. The only thing is that you thought that it would affect everybody else, okay? You were okay with them detaining people. You were okay with other people getting that treatment. You were okay with it so long as it didn't affect you. You thought, oh, it's not going to be the Cubans, but it's going to be the Mexicans. It's not going to be the Cubans, but it's going to be the Haitians. It's not going to be the Cubans, but it's going to be the... So you thought that you were exempt.
I will vote for Donald Trump.
Okay, this what it gave. It says Wayne DeMario, owner of Wayne Guitar World in Coulter Bay, and a self-identified Trump supporter, is speaking out after his fiancée, Yamile, was detained by ICE during what he says was a routine annual check-in in Miramar. It says that Alcantu has reportedly been under a deportation order since 2008 after a traffic stop in which authorities found 3 Xans in her purse. Despite complying with yearly supervision requirements for years, she was taken into custody at her most recent check-in, transferred to a detention facility in Jacksonville, and later moved to Louisiana, where she now awaits deportation to Cuba. In interviews, DeMario repeatedly says, "I didn't vote for this," while also admitting he previously believed Alcantu would be safe, stating, "A Cuban is not going to get deported, so don't worry about it." Now he says he feels blindsided. Okay, cry us a river. You knew. You just thought that it would affect everybody else and not you. Now, another thing that has a lot of people talking is this Gavin Newsom sitting down with, I believe, is this the somebody? I think it's a mayor in Atlanta or something, and him saying that he had a 960 SAT score. Let's hear it.
I'm not trying to impress you. I'm just trying to impress upon you. I'm like you. I'm no better than you. I'm a 960 SAT guy. and I'm not trying to offend anyone, trying to act all there if you got 940. But literally a 960 SAT guy. I cannot, you've never seen me read a speech because I cannot read a speech. This may be the wrong business to be in. I'm not trying to impress you. I'm just trying to impress upon you. I'm like you. I'm no better than you. All
right. So a lot of people had a problem with this because they felt as though he was trying to say, like, black people are stupid and I'm just as stupid type of thing. That's kind of what other people read it as. Now, for me, I feel like that was his, this is what white people do sometimes to try to feel relatable. I don't know necessarily if it was so much as them just not being cultured and trying to find what they think is relatable. You get what I'm saying? Like, I think that he thinks that, oh, well, this is going to make me relatable. Like, no, it just makes you it makes you have the appearance of reasons, because there's several black people who have much higher than a 960 on their score. So, a lot of people didn't take it like that. So he replied back and he said, "You didn't give a S about the President of the United States of America posting an ape video of President Obama or calling African nations shitholes, but you're going to call me as for talking about my lifelong struggle with dyslexia? Spare me your fake effing outrage." Okay, so he went in on a guy by the name or Fox News anchor Sean Hannity, and he told him to spare his, what did he say? Oh, his fake outrage. He said, "Spare your effing fake outrage." Somebody said it's backhanded racism. I mean, maybe. So let's go on. Let me see what else. Clarissa had her fight. She was a winner in the fight. Blueface announced that Nevaeh is pregnant. And I thought that they already said that she was pregnant, so I'm confused at this new pregnancy announcement. I thought that it was already announced that she was pregnant. But Blueface is now saying that, that she's pregnant, and he is saying that this particular baby mama, she's not going to be drinking alcohol and smoking while she's pregnant. She's going to be focusing on being a mother. And we all know that that's the opposite of what Krishan did. So he's kind of saying like, you know, whatever happened with that baby is not going to happen here. Now, that's what he's kind of inferring. Now, hopefully, you know, he has a healthy baby. Nobody is wishing an unhealthy baby on anyone, but you can be totally healthy and still have a child that has some type of disability, you know, but we all would hope to have a healthy child, but not drinking and not smoking definitely helps for sure. So I will say that that is a good route to take, you know, and hopefully the baby is healthy. Now let me show you guys this. Let me show you guys this right here. So this is them announcing the pregnancy that I thought was already announced.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
You're having a Blueface baby.
Woo! You're so annoying.
Shit. You kiss your belly, girl.
We love you, Daddy.
Alright. There it is, chat. Sad. I better congratulate me. Welcome to the Blueface Cavaliers, baby. You've been selected. You're having a Blueface baby. Congratulations. Like you made it. How does it feel?
I aborted the last one, but it feels immaculate.
Do you feel rich?
No. Rich in the soul, yes. We create a beautiful soul.
But kind of nervous about it.
Nervous?
She's gonna pee in this fucking thing right here. It's half a bottle.
Half a water bottle.
Half a water bottle. We got the test right here.
He's gonna dip it.
You feel me? Then we're gonna dip this in here. Hopefully I don't get any piss on me. You know? And if it does, I don't care.
Exactly.
She's beautiful.
The other one more true.
Guys, see? Okay. But this is the alright test. You know, we got the more accurate one right here. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, chat.
Oh Lord.
Oh, let me get the lighting right. She's gonna pee in this fucking thing. Fucking pregnant. No, don't suck it in. Don't suck it in. Keep it out. Keep it out. Let my son chill, man. Let him hang out.
Oh,
No?
I'm gonna say I ain't got no.
Let my son hang out.
I like it.
Sad. And it's sad.
I'm gonna say. They keep saying voodoo, bro. What the fuck is wrong with them?
Nah. She ain't on that voodoo shit, chat. Fucking pregnant. This is a great thing, chat. The new chapter in life. Me hanging out with Nevaeh a lot won't take away from anything because we have a child now. So I hope it looks like me. If it looks like her, I don't mind. But I like my kids to look like me. Shit. Kind of nervous though, chat. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little nervous. This is a great thing, chat. The new chapter in life. Me hanging out with Nevaeh a lot won't take away from anything because we have a child now. So I hope it looks like me. She's rich, y'all. She's fucking rich now. But I'm pretty happy though. It's pretty cool. You're very beautiful. You're gonna be like my first beautiful baby mama.
Stop saying that.
My first bad baby mama.
Stop saying that.
Everybody's gonna fuck you. Oh Lord, everybody's gonna fuck you.
Oh Lord.
What y'all gonna ask Nevaeh, chat? I know y'all got some questions. Y'all believe her? I believe her.
DNA
I believe her.
test. Lord.
DNA? Nah, we don't need no DNA.
At all.
Yeah, I don't need no DNA test, chat. What y'all wanna know though? Maybe y'all might have some better questions than me. She's rich, y'all. If it looks like her, I don't mind, but I don't know. I like my kids to look like me. And I love her, chat, so what can I do, man? I love her, she's pregnant. It's a great thing. It's a great time. Baby shower, gender reveal, doctor's appointments, all the shits. I'm with all the shits. I'm very hands-on with the shit, you know? As much as a female would allow me to, though, you know? Like, I would love to take her to all her doctor's appointments. I would love to rub her feet and get her all her cravings and have a gender reveal and a baby shower. I'm into all that stuff. But if a female is not really into all of that, or she's not swaying it like that, then, you know, I'm not going to micromanage the situation. If it looks like her, I don't mind, but...
Okay, so these are their announcements where he's saying that that's the baddest baby mama he got. Now, that made a lot of Krishan fans upset because they seem to feel like Krishan is like his prettiest baby mama. Me personally, I think, I won't say. Anyways, moving on. So Stunna Girl has responded to this, and she has spoke out about him getting someone pregnant and all of that. So let me go to it and share with y'all what Stunna Girl had to say.
Am I pregnant?
Here we go.
Pregnant? Hell nah. I almost spit out some water I didn't have. Why do y'all only clock me? It's so many girls that are way older than me that don't have kids, and y'all only sit up and clock me all day, like, y'all be really trying to patrol my uterus. Like, I'm gonna pop out with a kid. Don't worry about it, okay? Just not right now. Give me my last little year. Let me have my last little year of fun. Like, maybe even 2. Why do y'all want to clock me so bad? It's all types of bitches that's way older than me, in their 30s, that don't have kids yet, and y'all don't clock them as bad as y'all try to clock me and make me have a fucking kid. Like, leave me alone. Goddamn, like, I want my last little bit. I want my last year. Y'all keep trying to give me the worst baby daddy possible. Like, what did I do to y'all? What did I do to y'all to deserve the worst baby daddy? I didn't do y'all no wrong. Y'all keep trying to either give me a fucking broke ass baby daddy, a hoe ass baby daddy. Like, y'all keep trying to really play with me, bruh. And watch my baby daddy be the complete opposite, and then y'all mouths gonna drop. Am I pregnant? Hell nah.
All right, so that's her basically responding. And I mean, on his birthday, when they were hanging out, he was telling her he wanted her to be pregnant by him, and you know, all of those things. And you know, it sounded like they were doing it raw. Clearly he's doing it raw with Nevaeh to where she's pregnant. It sounds like he was doing it raw with Jaden as well, being that that's his baby mama. And I'm just like, child, these younger girls must got a strong pH, okay? Cause my twat is too sensitive for all the mixing and minglings of fluids and all of the, you know, you sticking it in her and then she's sticking it in him, and then nobody's committed, and then they going to deal with they got too much fluids going on. May everybody's pHs be balanced, okay? But this is the video where he was talking about how he's not going to allow her to drink while pregnant. Let me pull it up.
I'm focused on one thing. That's a great, healthy pregnancy, a great, healthy baby. My pregnant baby mama, she will not be in the club. She will not be partying, drinking, or smoking, or doing any of that stuff for 9 months.
Definitely no clubs.
That's the main goal. I'm focused on one thing.
All right. So he says that, this is his focus. She's not going to be drinking. She's not going to be in the clubs. Da, 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 da. And then he also stated why he made her his baby mama.
Can anyone relate to this?
As well. Hold on 1 second. Let me go to it.
Because we have a kid too,
All right. So this is a man's way of manipulating. They always talk about how women have keep-up babies. Men have keep-up babies as well, okay? And what Blueface is about to describe in this next slide is him having a keep-up baby. That's what it sounds like to me. Let's play it.
And I always make time for my kids. So, because we have a kid too, And I always make time for my kids. So, it's just, the more time, the better. You feel me? So now that we got a kid, I won't feel like I'm spending too much time away from my kids because we have a kid. And then we'll bring it all together. That's just me.
All right, so let me pause it because I don't know what music that is. So then what he's going to say is basically when he has a kid with a girl and they kind of like have a rough patch, he can always say that he want to see the kids. And then when he say he want to see the kids, then that's going to give him the green light to smash in so many words. But they got music playing in the back, so let's continue. Hopefully it don't copyright.
Like sometimes I be hanging out with girls, feel me, and I be like, damn, I miss my kids.
Oh my God, I didn't realize they had this music playing. Hopefully it don't flag it. If it do, then I'm going to put dedicated uploads for each thing anyways.
Kids. So boom, get baby pregnant, we have a kid. Baby, more kids. So that's just my ideology. Everybody's different.
All right, if you didn't understand it from me pausing it, he's basically saying that if he's chilling with a girl and then he get tired of her, but then he got a baby mama, he could just say that he missed the kids and then he can go back with the girl and be sleeping with her. So basically what he's saying is he having a keep up baby so that whenever he's out in the streets and he's, being community peen and all of those things, and the girl goes about her way, he can always manipulate her through the kid, okay? He can utilize the baby to manipulate the girl, okay? We see it as a prime example of what he does with Jaden. He'll get with a girl, and then whenever the girl disses him or whenever he gets mad at the girl, like he always gets a bitch to spite another bitch. That's his MO. Anytime he got into it with Jaden, he would get with Krishan to spite Jaden. Whenever he got with Krishan and Krishan made him mad, then he'll get with Jaden to spite Krishan. And then whenever he got with Nevaeh, he getting with, you know what I mean? It's always a bitch to spite another bitch. Like, and I don't know how these girls can feel like good about their position, but clout is a hell of a drug. And as long as they're able to get the clout and get the numbers and get the views, I guess they don't care to be the girl in between to spite another one. You know what I mean? I'm just a type that you're not gonna play puppeteer with me. I don't play with niggas, okay? One thing that y'all will forever know, that no matter how cordial you see me with like fellow YouTubers, no matter what you think, hold on. Oh, that's what I was saying. Sorry. Child, one of my kids didn't text me. So anyways, no, so what I was saying was no matter how y'all think, because people think that like, oh, you're too nice when it comes to certain YouTubers. I just be trying to be copacetic with like co-working peers sometimes. But when it comes to niggas, child, I do not play with niggas at all. Like, I'm not about to be a puppet in your game. You're not going to use me to make other girls mad. You're not going to, play ping pong. You mad at her, so now you want to come over here, or, you want to come over here. Like, we're not playing those games, okay? I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with niggas. I'm not being your placeholder or none of that. It gives all of me or none of me, period. Okay? We just have when it comes to guys that I'm actually, like, dating or pursuing me, like, well, not me pursuing them, but them pursuing me and me kind of, like, entertaining or whatever. It is a very strict program over here. One thing I don't do with men is I don't play that humiliation game. The humiliation kink that he got going on with his girls to where, like, he always has to make them embarrass themselves for him and his chat's entertainment. I don't play them type of games. Like, you're not about to embarrass me. You're not about to disrespect me. We're not doing that. Like, as soon as you show me that you think that you're about to disrespect me, okay, I'm going to show you what it really give, okay? What it really give. I don't play that shit. Like, I don't play that disrespectful, that trying to embarrass, trying to, put your business out. Like, try to slick put your business out, or slick try to be funny, or slick try to, you know what I mean? Like, that's like what he does, and these girls are okay with it so long as they can get clout. I don't play them type of games when it comes to men. There are certain things that I let slide, right? Like, let me see. What's something that I might let slide? I might let 2 WYD texts slide. I might let 2 WYD texts slide. I might let slide? I don't know. It's not much that I let slide. So it's hard for me to come up with a list. But disrespect is just not one of them. Okay? It's a lot of things that I might, you know what I mean? Like, okay, that was cute. But disrespect, the ping ponging between bitches, all of that, we're not doing none of it. Okay? Period. So that's that on that. Now, let's get into this podcast that Coi Leray did with Justin LaBoy, who is, hold on. All right, sorry, y'all. Y'all know. When you got kids in school, baby, my bad. Hold on. Oops. What the hell? All right, anyways. So yes, I run a very strict program. No matter how much y'all see me flirt with guys on live, I'm a big flirt. I like to flirt. I do. I find it very entertaining. Tell me more. Tell me I'm beautiful. Oh, you like me. You into me. I love it. But for y'all, when y'all see me flirting with guys, y'all think that mean I'm overly going. These niggas know that I'm not going. Like, they know. Like, they know that it's just shits and giggles. Okay? And if they didn't know, they find out very soon. You know what I mean? They find out very soon. Cause I run a strict program. You gotta come at a certain level. It's just, after you've dealt with guys, you kind of like realize that it's just certain non-negotiables that you have. Now, with that being said, let me lead into Coi Leray, because when you're dealing with guys and you, somebody said, girl, those violins are going to be sold out. She must be behind in the stream. Tell her we moving on. But yes, somebody said, I'll bounce and you have you calling to be like, what happened? Yeah. Somebody said, it ain't much you let slide. I know that's right, period. Nah, you're private with who you love, and it shows it's okay to flirt, and it's also entertaining. It's entertaining for me. It's entertaining for me. But LW, a lot of people be thinking when I be flirting with guys, or like if I have guys that I know come on, y'all be thinking like I'm falling for like what they saying, or I'm falling for like, or like I'm overly going. They could tell you it's not translated in real life. But you know, I do like to have a good time, you know, on live. But anyways, so let's get into this podcast. So Coi Leray had a sit down with her boyfriend Justin LaBoy on they did a show to premiere it on Valentine's Day. So it was supposed to be their like Valentine's special edition where people like to you know, find out more about their love story, and for them to confirm that they are a real couple and to show that they go together real bad. Now, the intention was for the internet to find out that, you know, they do have a true love story brewing, but it did not translate very well to the audience. For one, I don't oh. Okay, my bad. Last text. All right. I don't know what I said. I don't know what I was saying, but let's just get into this this pod. Oh, that's what I was saying. I was saying that whatever their intentions were, where they were basically trying to make it seem as though they were like, you know, a true couple. They were really locked in. They really you know, are flourishing, and they're like in this deep love story. It did not translate well to the audience. A lot of the questions seemed a little bit awkward, and a lot of the stuff that he didn't really go over well
been in a
with
real relationship
women.
throughout.
Now, in addition to the podcast, there was a video of them in bed like prior to the podcast that had a lot of people side-eyeing Justin LaBoy as well. So let me show y'all that video first. Hold on one second. Where they were like in the bed, and hold on. They were in the bed, and then he was like, I don't take out the trash. Hold on. Coi Leray. My bad. I had it. I hate when I have stuff queued up and then I don't know, it be missing out. Okay, so this is the video right here.
Do you think that you should have fresh cooked breakfast every morning on the table for you?
Yes, absolutely. Any man that works hard, takes care of his family, and is loyal to you should definitely wake up to a nice hot breakfast every morning.
Well, I think that the men should wash the dishes after.
Okay, that's your opinion. And that's okay. That don't mean I'm doing it. That's okay. You can think that all you want.
So you're not washing no dishes?
No. You can take out the garbage, though.
You'll take out the garbage?
Mm-hmm. And buy the groceries.
But you're not washing no dishes?
No, not a chance. Real men don't wash dishes.
Oh! Babe.
All right. So this was a few days before their Valentine's episode, and it already had people kind of like side-eyeing him like, real men don't wash dishes. Like, what are you, two? You know? And I understand that guys have this 1950s version of women where they go out and the woman is at home all day. She's washing, cooking, cleaning, slaving, bearing children. But we're in 2026 where the woman is equally getting to the bag. The man is getting to the bag. We coming together in this household. Like, this is not yesteryears where you don't have no type of responsibility in the household other than buying the groceries. Like, no, like, we can buy our own groceries in 2026. You can help out and do some things around the house if you are contributing to the mess. Like, that's what I mean by it be a lot of grown toddlers and a lot of guys, they want you to get in these relationships with them and be their mama, basically, like, literally. But anyways, there was that. Then after this, that led to the video that they did for the podcast where it was just a lot of cringe things going on. Let me go to it. Have you guys liked the video? If you have hype points, have you hyped the video? Let me look and see what the likes is looking like before we go any further, because I don't even know if y'all liking the video or not. Are we liking the video? If y'all got hype points, are we hyping the video? Are we sharing the video? Grown toddlers is what it is. I'm trying to told you. All right, let's get into the interview.
You know, there's people plotting everywhere, whether if they plotting on your girl or plotting on your man. Like, right. So I feel like, you know, I gotta.
You never did that before?
No, I don't do that. I don't have to do that because I don't have nothing
so how
to hide.
about this?
What?
If you love your significant other and the love is real, exchange phones for a day.
Okay,
and
cool.
let's see what goes on. Can we do that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Next question I got for you is, how big of a role does sex play in this relationship? Is it the chemistry that keeps it solid, or is the physical attraction crazy?
Well, I feel like a Scorpio and a Taurus is sex drive, because I'm not about to bring these people into our business. Sex is very private.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever you look, for all the fellas out there, champagne starts at $3 a bottle. Get your woman some champagne. Flowers at the supermarket, $7. If you don't get at least the $7 flowers, you hate your girl. You don't get $3 bottles. You know what I'm saying? But so yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's your answer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next question.
Next question.
The blogs love to say Coi's dating history shows she chooses the wrong men. What makes me different?
Well, I just feel like I don't even want to compare, because I feel like anybody that I've had before you, it just doesn't even matter, right?
Yeah.
Like, non-existent in my eyes. Like, I feel like, yeah, first of all, you're a grown-ass man. You're an amazing father. You're so sweet. You're wise. The way you pour into me and how patient you are with me, like, I can appreciate that. And I feel like I'm so alpha, and I've always had this alpha energy. So dealing with you make me want to listen. And you ever heard the saying where it's like, you can't take advice from people who don't got their shit together?
Right.
I remember that saying growing up, and ever since I met you, I want to listen to all the advice you have because of how much you have everything together and how much you are just a businessman. And yeah, you know, I don't know.
Yeah. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
You need more champagne, baby?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So basically, that was like one of the questions that he wanted to ask her. Now, there was another portion of this where he wanted to ask her what is the most she ever spent on a relationship. So when he replied to her and he talked about his exes and all of that, he claimed that she was the baddest girl that he ever had. She was the most attractive. Like, he kind of gave like, oh, you my first bad itch. You're my first baddie. And all of that kind of stuff. And it's like, cringe. But let me go to Poetic Flacco, who breaks down the next part perfectly.
This is a sassy. Men are supposed to provide. Asking us women, like how you buy them this, but you ain't never bought me? That's sassy, right? Ask a sassy question. Even his face, he's 100,000. I ain't never got no 100,000. Now, a red flag here, her exes, right? And what she has done for them. And then he begins to make comparisons between how she treats him.
Spending money on men only sounds bad to women who don't got no money.
I'll get you whatever you want.
No. Don't talk about me. You spent real money on other men in your past before?
No.
Look at me in my eyes.
No. I'm telling you no.
What's the most you ever spent on another man before?
Almost 100,000 on a watch. I'll never do that again.
What you mean? So now this where as a man, I gotta call.
I never went broke, baby.
Give me a strawberry, baby. Give me a strawberry. Cause like, why would you spend 100,000 on another nigga who ain't treat you as good as me?
Why I would go broke if I spent
100,000 on me?
What you mean?
Let me get a strawberry.
I spent a lot of money on you. You want to see my statements?
You ain't spent 100,000 on me.
I spent a damn
You
near.
spent 100,000.
This is the equivalent of saying, you let him hit the first night, but you made me wait 3 months, and I treated you better than he? Regardless of how valid we think it may sound in our head, is always comes off. It never comes off as well as we think it sounds in our head. This is just a bad look.
Hold on. Come here, you want strawberry? You want me to check the motherfucking receipts? You want me to call the motherfucking accountant?
You think you spent the same on me than you spent on the niggas in your past?
Why are you worried about niggas in my past?
I'm not, but if you spent 100 on them niggas, you better spend $1 million on me.
Baby.
Now get up and feed me, matter of fact. Fuck that. Get up and feed Just LaBoy. Treat me like the king that I am. Tender? Babe, you think I'm tender?
You're very tender.
Mother, I'm insane. I'm not tender.
You are insane and tender. And
what?
All right, so we're going to get to the Tinder part in a second. So basically, he wanted to know about Valentine's Day. And then he wanted to know about what's the most that she ever spent. Actually, let me run that part back, okay? Hold on. We got to get the full essence of that. Because he first asked her about Valentine's Day and what's the most or what's like the biggest gift she ever got on Valentine's Day. And then he wanted to know what's the most she ever spent like on a guy. Let me find it on here to get the full essence of that. And then I'll tell you guys my thoughts.
What you did. Respectfully. Right.
Yo, answer the question.
What was the question?
Has any of your old hoes hit you up since we've been together?
Once. That time I was out with you, we raising our own family.
Got a little baby fat from
So wake them up. Let them know about your top 10 Billboard record, please. Cheers to that. Cheers to that.
I was not.
I gotta find
That's
it.
what I'm saying. I'm not. When you just had a baby. Cheers to that, though.
I'm not cheering.
You wasn't virgin. No, for real. Like,
you're so full of shit.
no, you go on a guy trip and you.
So
Hold on, y'all. I don't know
understand
if the
how
timestamp.
hard that can be.
For the whole night, he might be put the tequila in and shit.
Oh,
remember we was in Miami?
it-
We raising our own family.
Big wedding.
Yeah.
Where is it at?
Is that crazy?
Do y'all know the timestamp? Oh my God. I don't want to play all Poetic Flacco's video. Damn, I should have got the timestamp. Fuck.
So to me, like, there's no fucking female friends. So well, I want to be posted every day. For me, I want to be posted every day, all day, on your shit, 24/7.
Okay.
Post me on your story. Post me.
But how soon? Like
ASAP.
So if a man and a woman is serious,
ASAP.
so if a man and a woman is serious
Soon as we
about,
fucking.
with a condom?
I don't give a fuck, nigga. Post me.
No, I ain't posting nobody with condom
What are you?
sex.
We're talking about
Condom sex don't get posted.
So basically, right now, he's telling you that he's hitting it raw. Because he definitely posts Coi, and he's basically telling you that he's hitting it raw. But I gotta find the part about Valentine's Day. 1 second. I'm sorry, y'all. Actually, I'm just about to go to Flacco's video. Just gotta bring back Flacco video.
Page is fucking cheating.
Respectfully.
Hey, yo, you with her, you with us.
Then the conversation began to pivot to some weird territories that made a lot of people uncomfortable. Justin the LA Boy began to grill Coi Leray about her past relationship. Now, the way he's framing the question made a lot of women unhappy, or how he's speaking to her made a lot of women unhappy. But the men watching this, we began to understand very quickly where Justin the LA Boy was trying to get at, or what he was trying to figure out about his girl. And every answer Coi Leray gave him was a red flag from any man watching.
What's the brokest thing a man has ever done for you on Valentine's Day?
I don't think I was ever in a relationship on Valentine's Day.
Huh?
Every man understands what that face means. I'm not saying it's valid. I'm just saying we understand what that face means. That face means, man, huh? Hold on, bruh. So you let guys just hit it with no commitment? Like they ain't have to lock in for Valentine's Day? Like, how, what? When a man gets with a woman, we brainwash ourselves to think that she's unattainable.
And I'm going to agree with Poetic Flacco here. I think that whenever you get with a guy and he looks at you at like up here, and then you tell him, and when they're dealing with you, they're thinking, okay, she's a baddie. And in order for me to have my game right, like I gotta, take her on dates. I gotta come correct. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Whenever you get with a guy and he's thinking like, okay, this is a baddie and I need to treat her accordingly to keep her. And then you as a woman tell him like, nah, my exes, they didn't have to do anything. They didn't have to take me on dates. They didn't have to wine and dine me. They didn't have to, that's kind of what, when she's saying, I was never in a relationship on Valentine's. Nobody never bought me nothing on Valentine's. When she's saying that, that's kind of what's registering his mind like, oh, well, anything that I do, she should be grateful, right? So now he thinks that if he just does the bare minimum, she should be appreciative because it's more than what the other niggas did. You get what I'm saying? That's kind of what this line of questioning and what Poetic Flacco is basically trying to describe about it. But that's what's happening. Like when he's making that face, he like, you wasn't in a relationship on Valentine's Day. You what, like, that's like what Poetic Flacco is describing. Like in real time, he's like, so then that leads you to the part where he's like, what's the most you spent on? Oh, you spent $100,000 on a man, and you ain't spent $100,000 on me.
We put her on this pedestal that's so up here that we tell ourselves, oh, bro, I'm just lucky to get her. Like, bro, no man can ever like obtain her. Like, oh my God, like she is like precious. But then once a woman begin to reveal certain things, such as, man, like these men treated me like trash. Man, these men just used me for my body. They hit it and quit it. You know, these men ain't ish. They ain't never done nothing special for me. You're letting a man know that you're not this unattainable, precious gem that he thought you were. No, you're like somebody with low value who was getting passed around, who was getting used and abused by random men who never had to commit. So now he feels a little bad about his commitment because he's like, hold on, like these men never got to, what? Like these men never like was required.
All right, so let me fast forward a little bit.
I don't think so, no.
Don't say I don't think so.
No, I haven't, no.
I'm your first Valentine ever?
You're my first Valentine.
Damn.
I think so. If I did...
Don't say I think so. I'm tired of I think so.
Baby.
I'm tired of you're thinking. Think deeply.
Because the most I've ever received, I don't think I've ever been in a relationship on Valentine's Day, but okay. I did receive Valentine's gifts on Valentine's Day. And the worst thing the most I've received was some balloons or stuff. I don't let niggas buy me stuff.
Well, how could you say the most you ever received was some balloons or something, but you never had a Valentine's at the same time?
I said I never was in a relationship and made it to Valentine's Day in a relationship.
So you was...
I never made it to a relationship. I only been in 2 relationships, and
No, we're not gonna do that.
Go to the question. Go to the next question. Go to the next question.
So she's been drinking a lot, and she's not able to fully articulate what she means. What I believe she means is, because mind you, she's still in her 20s, so she probably hasn't had like long commitments like out of years and years. And a lot of these day and age relationships are situationships. So just because she's saying that she wasn't in a technical relationship on Valentine's Day doesn't mean that she wasn't dealing with somebody to give her something on Valentine's Day. So that's what she's basically saying. Like, I've gotten gifts on Valentine's Day, but I wasn't in a committed relationship on Valentine's Day. Like, I didn't spend it as a couple, but I have gotten stuff. So he's acting like he doesn't understand that concept. Like, what do you mean you wasn't on a Valentine's Day? What do you mean? You know, so he's framing it in a way to kind of like embarrass her, to kind of like humble her, to basically make it appear that she better be damn well grateful for any little thing that he do for her, okay? Like, a man ain't never gave you, oh, so I'm spending Valentine's Day with you. Oh, I done did this for you. Like, he's going to use this information and anything that he does for her to throw it in her face. This is the setup, okay? Ladies, realize the setup. This is the setup so that anytime that she wants to hold him accountable, or anytime that he's not pulling his weight as a couple, as a man, and she feels like he's not like, you know, where she wants him to be in the relationship, he's gonna be able to come back to this and use this and be like, and he might not say, niggas didn't even take you on Valentine's. Like, what do you mean? Like, I done this for you, that for you. Like, he's carrying a notepad and writing every little thing in his head so that he can humble her. Whenever he start being on BS, oh yeah.
I'm saying,
go to the next question.
Accountability is a thing.
We can take accountability, but you gonna sit there.
You let niggas play in your face during Valentine's Day, but in January they had a good time. December, like, then they spun back in March. Like, what? Let me know, honey.
Babe, I don't care.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
She's embarrassed. You see that look, babe? I don't care. She's embarrassed. And I think maybe she realized in real time that she kind of unveiled the curtain back a little too much. Like, men, we will ask certain things and we want to know certain things, but we don't want to know certain things. Like, I don't want to know. Like, I might ask you a question, like, about your past, right? I would rather hear a woman tells me, oh, all my exes was head over heels for me. Oh, they will bend over backwards and do whatever I wanted them to do. Oh, they worship the ground I walked on. It just didn't work out. I would rather a woman tell me that than a woman tells me, bruh, these dudes was using me for my body and they didn't really do nothing for me. And they were like, and they.
And what he's saying is true. I agree with Flacco here. Now, I don't always agree with Flacco. You know, Flacco be just putting it out sometimes in his videos. But I agree. And this is a lot of men's mentality. A lot of times we as women, we feel like, you could just be full on transparent. Because I'm a person where I'm an open book, right? I'm an open book. I like to be transparent. I like to keep it real. Keep it like, if the nigga wasn't stepping, he wasn't stepping. He wasn't doing what needed to be done to keep me. But that doesn't translate well to men. Men hear that and they're thinking, well, if he was here, all I gotta do is be here. And that's good enough. But as you grow older, you realize your non-negotiables. She's young. She's a young girl, so I don't fault her for not having all of her non-negotiables of what she's willing to deal with and what she won't, because you got to go through a couple of dusties to realize, no, I know that I'm Coi Leray. I know that I deserve a man to treat me well, not just on Valentine's Day, but every day. I deserve a man to spoil me, not just on Valentine's Day, but spoil me in education, spoil me in intimacy, spoil me in, uplifting, positivity, and not just spoil me with gifts, but spoil me every day. And not just Valentine's Day, but he's hearing when he listens to that, like, oh, I ain't even, I'm thinking that I got to do X, Y, and Z. I don't even got to do that. Because in his mind, your last dude was here. In his mind, he thought that he had to shoot about right here. But now you're telling him all he got to shoot for is right here. And that's okay. But your standards, because you've gone through a couple dusties, because you've already found out what your non-negotiables are, I'm not putting up with down here. But his mind, he thinking, well, shit, all I got to do is come here. So that's why when you talk about your exes to men, you don't have to not tell them about your past, but you just don't tell them about every little trifling negative thing. Like, if the whole relationship, there was no positive in it at all, because if you were with a guy and you can't pick out the positives of the relationship, then omit that nigga altogether. You know what I'm saying? Because this is kind of what it's going to give. So let's move it a little bit forward.
How she treats him.
Spending money on men only sounds bad to women who don't got no money.
I'll get you whatever you want.
No. Don't talk about me. You spent real money on other men in your past before?
No.
Look at me in my eyes.
No. I'm telling you no.
What's the most you ever spent on another man before?
Almost 100,000 on a watch. I'll never do that again.
What you mean? So
now this where as a man, I gotta call out.
All right. Let me go past Flacco so that this is just so that we can just bring this part back.
Broke when you met me?
I never went broke, baby.
Give me a shot break, baby. Broke when you met me.
This man got to begging and pouting.
Oh, trust me, I learned my lesson. You don't got to tell me.
So you went broke when you met me?
I never went broke, baby.
Give me a strawberry, baby. Give me a strawberry. Cause like, why would you spend $100,000 on another nigga who ain't treat you as good as me?
Why I would go broke if I spend
$100,000 on me?
What you mean?
Let me get a strawberry.
I spent a lot of money on you. You want to see my statements?
You ain't spent $100,000 on me.
I spent a damn
You
near.
spent
Nigga.
This is the equivalent of saying, huh? You let him hit.
All right. And mind you, she shouldn't even feel like she gotta be spending $100,000 worth of anything on him. She just had a baby. Number one, the relationship is not 100,000 skin in the game already. So the fact that she even feels like she gotta make this nigga feel like she gotta spend 100,000 on him right now. It doesn't matter if she was in a relationship or a long-term commitment with the other guys. You could have a bond with a guy and have a situationship for years on end. A nigga could, we don't know what the guy gave her just because he didn't give her something on Valentine's Day. This is the thing that he needs to understand too, and she didn't articulate it well. Like, just because she wasn't committed on Valentine's Day doesn't mean that a guy from her past didn't spoil her doing things here or there or giving her money or, investing that much into her at different areas, okay? So to think that a 5-month relationship, you expect that I even need, or her to even feel like I've spent damn near 100,000 on you. No, like we'll get there when the time comes. When you put a commitment on it, and we invest in each other. We invest in this relationship, not just a price tag. We invest mentally, spiritually, all of those things in this relationship. Then that type of stuff comes. But don't just think because you done took me on a date and you done gave me a flower on Valentine's Day that you deserve 100,000 right off the bat. No, I learned my lesson. And so therefore I know that it needs to be a little more skin in the game. Like, ridiculous. So they also talked about what they consider cheating. And she feels as though if you are liking a girl's picture, that's cheating. So let me play this clip.
Consider cheating. What do you consider cheating?
Liking photos is cheating. Why are you shaking your head?
I don't think that's cheating.
Why?
I don't think liking a photo is cheating. That's
why though?
That's
Tell me why you don't. I don't want to cheers to that. Why?
Because you could be scrolling on your page and accidentally like a picture.
Accidentally double tap, right?
No, you don't have to double tap. If you go like this and it's the like
okay,
part
so
of
so this is the
if you go
problem.
like this,
So this is the problem.
look.
Okay, I need you to comprehend what we're talking about.
No, I'm saying, but you could.
If you accidentally like something, what are you saying? Liking photos is cheating.
You have to.
I don't give a fuck if it's on accident.
Look, if I go like this, look, babe, can you look at me?
It's cheating.
Look,
cheating.
You can hit the like button by accident.
You can hit the cheating button. Any like that you hit on any bitch page is fucking cheating. The fuck?
Respectfully.
Hey yo, you with her, you with us? Let me know, gang.
Liking other girls' photos is cheating.
What else is cheating?
Fucking other girls is cheating.
So
DMing other girls. Babe, let me ask you a question.
Listen to me. Let me ask you a question. Can you listen to me? Fucking and liking a picture are in the same category?
Yeah. Let me ask you a question.
Might as well fuck the bitch at that point. I'm not gonna do nothing. Babe, I gotta tell you something about me.
You don't have to explain.
No, but look.
No.
But no.
All right. So that was another thing that came up, that a lot of people were discussing this thing where they were talking about cheating and all of that. I feel as though, like Ashley in the comments said, that she's young, she's still, learning and everything. I just don't think that this situation has the proper foundation right now, okay? It would appear to me that it's a lot of built off of lust. It seems like they more lust each other than actually building or equally yoked. Like, I don't think that they're equally yoked. I think Justin LeBoy, he likes a extreme submissive, and I think the level of woman he wants, he needs to get a girl that doesn't have shit, because that's the only way you're gonna get like the type of broad that he wants. Coi Leray has her own money. She has her own motion. She got more motion than him. Okay, so it's not gonna, like, you're not gonna be able to like humble her or have her sit in the house and be Susie Homemaker and sit in there and making your breakfast and washing the dishes and doing all of these Susie Homemaker things, and you're not contributing, and you're not, we're not equally building together. Like, I'm putting in on this, you're putting in on this as well. They're not equally yoked at this present time. Now, so based on the foundation that they have now, I don't see it lasting. Can they grow in love? Absolutely. But right now it just gives, I don't know. But we talked about this on my live when this first came out. So as I stated, this was one of my lives where, it's one of those things where we go live, we talk for hours and hours about all kind of stuff. And we talked about this. So as you can see right here, it says 7 days ago, baby. So 7 days ago, we talked about this. And the plaintiff Jane, she came on my live and she gave a really good take on the matter. Let me find the part where Jane came on, because we were talking about this, and Jane felt as though he was just embarrassing her. She felt like he was just embarrassing her and all of that.
They could have reshot it, but go ahead. Sorry to cut you off.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do you really like her? Like, she's, and the fact that he couldn't even hint to her, like, hey, babe, drink some water. He like, oh, drink some water. You getting lit. Da-da-da. And she dressed like that, and she's clearly not, she's beyond tipsy. She's beyond 1 or 2 glasses of wine. You wanted to embarrass her, in my opinion. There's no way that you look back at this and she looked back at this and you were like, yeah, let's put this out. You can do your girl a solid and can this and reshoot it. Like, you can do that. Like, it makes me question. I mean, Justin LeBoy, he's got a whole reputation of just being an F-boy anyway. But, I question if when men do stuff like that, like, do you really like her, or do you get off on embarrassing her and you looking like, well, I had sense in this situation and she didn't? It reminds me of Papoose and Clarissa Shields. Like, yo, he does not like you. He loves embarrassing you. And why can't you see that? Like, he dodged you.
I agree with you, right? However, we need to hold Coi accountable, because she knew that Justin clearly, she gave the okay for him to put out the video, so she must not care. So how could we care more than she does?
Well, the thing about it is, it's his platform, not hers, right? And a guy's job is to protect. I'm not saying she doesn't have any responsibility here, right? But it is his job to protect his woman in any aspect. In a physical aspect, he has the upper hand before releasing it. She doesn't have executive power to pull back an episode. He does. And if he looks at it and says, my babe wasn't really her best on this, I don't want to put this out. She could have went to him and said, babe, don't put this out. And he could have said, you know what, I agree. Let's not put it out. He could have went to her. She could have went to him and said, hey, don't put this out. And he said, no, I'm gonna put it out anyway. We don't know. All we know is he had the final say, not her. And he decided, let's go for it. Although she sat there and got
I feel like it was more so her feeling like,
I don't care. I'm authentically me. Put it out. That's me. You know, I think that that's more so what it is. But to your point, even if that's how she was as a man that got my best interest at heart, like, you know, that didn't shed me in the best light. And he could have, like you said, pulled the episode.
Right. Because, I mean, she could have, she was drunk that night. She didn't feel like she was doing too much. She could have woke up the next morning and started drinking all over again and drunk the whole day and thought the episode was cool. You know what I'm saying? By the time she realized that she looks crazy, it's too late. But he had to realize that, and his producers had to realize that, and he realized it in real time, trying to encourage her to drink water and literally saying, you're getting lit.
And she never got the water. I mean, I don't know if she ever did in the video, but the point that I watched, she never got the water.
Like,
up until the point that I saw.
That's crazy. That man don't like you. That man do not like you. Like it's like being out in public and you doing too much and drinking too much with your man. Your man's job is to get the check and to get y'all to the car and get y'all home before you stand out here and embarrass yourself in public with no cameras, let alone for you to sit down and record something to put out to the whole world. This is absolutely insane. I would expect a stranger to do that to get clicks and to get clout. Like, yeah, let's sit here and let's get her drunk for a good episode. Natalie Nunn and Cam Newton, but not for your own man to do that to you while you sit there with him. It's absolutely bizarre. It's bizarre. He don't like her.
Figure out who was the, like, I understand she's small, skinny, and petite. And again, when I was younger, like, yeah, I did wear revealing clothes, but I was not in panties though, like out in public or like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a way to be sexy and still like have some clothes. Like, even if she would have had like a little cute little skirt on or something, you know? Those
yeah, it's just too much. I could see that's music video attire.
Yeah. That
like,
was just
and
like,
at the same time, she's like promoting something that's called sweatsuits as she sits there in panties. I'm like, this makes no sense at all. Like, wear the sweatsuit. Like, what's going on? Like,
Valentine's, like, it was Valentine's theme, and he's dressed to the nines, like it's winter storm out, and she has on panties. Like, it just, nothing even matched aesthetically. Like, if they were going with the vibe of like bedroom date, like, okay, let's do like an intimate bedroom scene where like it made sense. Like, the set was like they were in the bedroom and like this is pillow talk. Then okay, cool. Like, he got on his little trunks and she got on her whatever. But he is dressed to the nines. He has on freaking boots and pants and a button up and a sweater and a hat. And he even had something like a do-rag underneath on, and then the hat. And then she has panties. Like, aesthetically, it wasn't even cohesive at all.
Yeah, they didn't
coordinate. She's never fully dressed ever. Like, I don't ever recall her wearing clothes, even before the baby.
But the thing is, she's been to radio stations before. She's done interviews before. And I don't remember her dressing in music video attire at the radio. Not panties. Like, for real. Like, yeah, she's slinky. She does show a lot of skin. But when she goes up to the radio station and she does other people's platforms, she is at least in a skirt, at least in a little tank top or spaghetti strap or something. She ain't never just been sitting there like that. It just wasn't a good look. Although you sitting like, damn, does your man never get to see your cheeks? Was this the time to show your man your cheeks? Like,
y'all funny in the chat. Shay says, I'm so slow. I'm like, that caller sounds just like Neek. Yes, this is a previous live that I did when the thing first dropped. Me, Plain as Jane, Ashley review. I'm replaying it. But the funny thing about this live, right? When we did this live, and shout out to the Plain as Jane in the chat as well. Shout out to her. Shout out to Shelly Bella for the $9.99 super chat as well. When we did this live, they were saying we was hating. They were like, let me go to it. A guy came on and he was like, y'all sound like y'all hating on her. Because I'm like, look, aesthetically, it just did not match to me. Like, I'm the type of person where my nigga, like, I like to match my man's fly. Okay? And this, to me, even aesthetically, it just did not. I'm like, he got on tennis shoes, full pants, a sweater. He had on a button up. And then underneath his hat, he had a do-rag. Then on top of that, he had a hat on. And then she's there with little bitty panties and a spaghetti strap. And then on top of that, being like not aesthetically pleasing to like visually, like it's like you, not to say he's slutting her out, but it just kind of gave like, you know what I mean? It just gave ick. Like it just gave a huge ick. But let me go to a guy who comes on who's like, y'all just hating on her, and all that. Hold on, let me go to when he first come up.
But yeah, they talking about hating. I don't feel like it's hating. I just think that the choice in outfit was not a good one, and then it made everything else feel sleazy. That's all that is. They missing a bunch of teeth, right? It's giving something, very much something.
Hold on, I think
Very much.
There's no reason that that video should be almost 2 hours long. It's not.
Twin says,
imagine me posting you and we fucking with a condom. That was crazy. I ain't post.
You didn't post none of the bitches that any of the bitches that you fucked. Any of the bitches you fucked.
You don't know none of the bitches that I ever fucked.
I know I don't, because you didn't post them.
I was a virgin when I met you. That's why.
Oh, same. I was a virgin when I met you too.
I know. It felt like it too. I was just hitting different.
All right.
I was like, what the fuck with this? It was different movies. I'm sorry, baby. Cheers to that, though.
I'm not cheering.
You was a virgin, though.
I'm not cheering.
I was like, what the fuck? Nobody ever been in here before? Cheers, baby. You know I love you. I'm sorry. Can I get no?
I'm not cheering to that. Go ahead.
Whoop-de-doo. Oh fuck.
The female.
I don't even like her, but and I agree with y'all. Like,
oh, I can't stand it.
Oh my God.
But I'm gonna tell you.
So how we hating if you agree with us? Make it make sense.
Hold on. I agree with y'all for as like him doing the interview. That shit kind of lame. Like, I get that part. We ain't really trying to be in all y'all business and shit like that. But
how are we hating?
As men, we like our woman to pop out like this sometimes. We ain't saying all the time. I don't feel like she probably
during
pop
an
out
interview
like that all the time.
Because every time she's out, she's like that, first of all.
Wait, hold on. During the interview, so you mean to tell me that if you're sitting down with your woman, right, and you're doing a podcast, you are okay with her dressed like that during the podcast for the world to see?
Hell yeah. If we go out, if I'm taking you out, I'm gonna want you popping out like that. Especially if I feel like.
And what?
Hold on, where
He
y'all
has
from?
on panties.
Hey,
how old are you?
I hear Houston, they outside like that all the time. That shit ain't nothing new. Like, we see that on a regular basis. That's nothing.
So
I don't know where y'all from. They probably be a little bit more conservative, but everybody outside like that.
Conservative.
I mean, California ain't conservative at all.
What part of Cali?
It has
I was in
nothing
Cali
to
for
do
damn
with
3 years.
I'm from
conservative.
Southern California.
What port?
Southern California.
Y'all in LA?
I'm like outside of LA.
I'm in New York.
I grew up in Orange County.
And y'all don't see people outside like that?
No.
What is
Oh,
seeing
live in
somebody
Hollywood? No.
Wait.
Crazy.
What is seeing somebody out? Most of the shit that he was talking was in the chat, so maybe it's not translating to y'all listening, because he was doing a lot of like keyboard banging in the chat before he came up on the stream.
Outside like that versus
He was
in an
like
intimate
saying
setting
that
with
we
your
was
partner
hating,
doing
we
a
was hating on
podcast.
Coi
Like, we
Leray,
can't decipher the difference between a random bitch at the club in a see-through thing with pasties on and your actual girl.
Yes, I want my girl outside like that, bro. That's just me. Especially if I feel like she's sexy with that shit, and if her shape nice, man, show motherfuckers like that. That let me know like other niggas want my bitch at this point. So that make me feel a certain type of way as a man. You dig what
Could
I'm
I ask
saying?
how old you are?
He sound like he'll pick something.
You say what?
How old are you?
I'm 34.
Are you in a
It is.
relationship right now?
I don't want to be in a relationship right now.
Mm.
When
So
was your
these
last
girls-
relationship?
Right.
You say when?
Yeah, like how long ago?
Shit, probably like 3 years ago.
I'm so funny. I was like, when your last relationship, you in a relationship right now? I'm like, as if like I'm in a relationship or something. But you know what I'm saying? It's, it might be a little hypocritical, okay? But I just, I know why I'm single. But when other people be saying stuff, I be like,
I've been single for like 3 years.
Okay, so being that you was
why?
It ain't no point getting in a relationship.
Because he like
why?
He like lot lizards.
Lot lizards.
So you open, you like your girl to just show off, but yet you're single, you don't want to be in a relationship, but you're so open and understanding.
Why commit to one woman when I don't got to?
Would you ever want to be married?
Hell no, I ain't gonna benefit out being married.
So I kind of feel like your opinion is like it's not invalid, but it's just it's a point. It's from a perspective of I don't even want to commit to a woman. So it's like, what's your take coming from? You talking about we hating? You just want to see naked hoes. So like,
I can go to strip club and really see naked hoes. It ain't even that. You trying to switch up the whole little format.
But what I'm saying is, you're coming into a space where women are holding another woman accountable, and you're calling it hate. But you're changing it.
You sound like y'all
it's not hate.
I ain't calling y'all haters.
All right, let them respond.
I ain't calling y'all haters. Of course, y'all probably not haters, but judging her outfit and saying, you know what I mean, saying, look, come, I don't even fuck with her. Like, I don't even think she all that. I like my woman like a little bit thicker with more curves in that, but it did come off like y'all on some auntie granny shit. Like,
what?
I know some of y'all probably bad as fuck or got a night. Man, show that shit, man. Don't cover that shit up.
Okay, so because
child, you just had to be there. That was one of them lives where you just had to be there. We was on live talking to him for it went from Coi, it went to his dating, it went to all kind of stuff, and then the live went kapoof. What we was talking about here? Hold on, let me see.
The woman ended up getting too comfortable. Me, I don't even want
comfortable.
Hell yeah, comfortable. But being comfortable, that make your ass kind of low key lazy. Like, or it's the shit start falling off a little bit because we both got comfortable. As far as me, I'm more of a hunter type nigga. I'd rather be single, hunt my prey, fuck with it for however long I'ma fuck with it, or vice versa. We kicking it for years, I ain't gonna see you every day, or I might see you 2-3 times out the year or some shit just to keep it going. But if I'm seeing you every day and I gotta wake up to you every day, you gonna get comfortable, I'm gonna get comfortable. Nigga, I'm gonna get tired of seeing you. You dig
Define comfortable. What is that?
Child.
Just seeing you every day.
At that point, I'm like, girl, don't even entertain this foolishness because, baby, we do not have time. But we clearly had time because we kept entertaining it. But anyways, yeah, that was one of those lives to where it was a mess. Okay, it was a hot mess. We was on live for a very long time, and we was going through the motions of all kinds of craziness. All right. So with that being said, let me see, what else do I want to go over? Somebody submitted some girl, Sky Monet. I don't know what this gives, but somebody told me they wanted me to cover this. Somebody wrote me and it says, hold on. Wait, where is it at? Oh. All right. So somebody wrote me and they said the following. Hi, Neek. Good evening. I wanted to reach out to you because I watch you on YouTube a lot and I really enjoy your content. There's a situation. Hold on. There's a situation happening here in Dallas, Texas that I would like for you to talk about on your channel if you find it interesting enough to do so. I'm going to include screenshots to give you a brief synopsis, but in summary, this girl lended another girl $5,000 to move into a house and she got scammed out of her money. She was chasing the girl in traffic. She found her, but the other girl got scared and called the police. The story gained so much traction, people created a GoFundMe for her, and she has pretty much made back the money she lost. I just found it very interesting. I hope you do as well. All right. So they sent me all of these different screenshots. So the girl had posted this photo and they sent me screenshots of like the text messages between the girls and stuff like that. And then there is videos, I guess, of her chasing the girl in public. Let me pull up some of this stuff right now and let's go over it. We got some time, baby, until my baby is out of school. All right. So this blog right here posted about it and it says, imagine getting scammed out of $5,350 for a house you thought you were moving into today. But when you pulled up, it's an old couple living in the house. So now you chasing the bitch who scammed you through the traffic. Y'all, this is crazy. Y'all better stop trusting MFers in Dallas. Now, before I even get into how she gave a person $5,000 and somebody else living there, I'm gonna need y'all to not hand over money for a location that you have not even seen. You have not even walked through or been in or know that it's vacant. Now, there are people who will scam you with empty houses too. So I'm not saying that you can't do a walkthrough and still get scammed, because you can. But at least see the place. At least. You know what I mean? At least, walk, like, I don't know. But I don't know her situation. I have not watched anything about this yet. I'm going to be reacting to everything live with y'all. So let me see what it's given. She has a video on her page called Found the Bitch. Hold on. Let me see if there's anything before this video of her in traffic. Okay, I don't see anything prior to this live. All right, so we'll just go to this live and see what it's given, and let's watch.
Go take a picture of that license plate. I just texted you. Oh, okay. Man, tell me, y'all, why I done caught the hoe? What the fuck? This shit is crazy. This hoe out here right now with the laws. Yeah, I don't play. Pulled up right to the motherfucking school. Jesus Christ, this hoe think she finna pull off. No. Go take a picture of that license plate. I'm so confused, bro. Like, this crazy to me. On my soul, y'all, this bitch. Trey, bro, stop all that holler, bro.
I'm finna whoop this house.
Bro, y'all, bro, the laws is right here, bro. The laws saying that we gotta leave and shit. Talking about, so we can't talk to this hoe. This hoe talking about, she sent the money to the landlord, and the landlord is finna give me a whole nother house. Why you didn't communicate that?
Turn around.
What?
You didn't turn around.
Are we turning around? No.
They told us to pull out.
I don't give a fuck. Right, okay, bye. Oh, God, bye. Bro, this shit finna piss me off, y'all. Bro, this hoe right here, fam. I been waiting on this hoe since 1 in her son's school. Oh, my mama, bitch, I don't play. Oh, God, yeah, the little boy in the back seat. Bitch, I don't play. I've been at this whole son's school since 1. Oh, my mama, this hoe pull up. My brother had to hit this whole car for this hoe to stop. My brother hit this whole car, ran in the car and snatched the phone and pulled off. This hoe to call the laws and everything, bro. The laws is here. Saving this hoe. They telling us to pull off, but they can't do nothing about this. Man, we not pulling off, what?
I'm gonna do it right here. That's looking like this.
On my soul, bitch, we not pulling off nowhere. I really want to whoop this hoe. Then she talking about some fucking, oh, Jesus Christ. She better be glad I seen the motherfucking law, because on my mama, I was finna shoot her shit up. On my soul, I was finna dump all in her motherfucking car. This bitch slow. The fuck, this bitch trying to pull off all fast and shit. Bitch, I done took my motherfucking wig off of this shit, bitch. Bitch, is you cool, hoe? That's $5,000, damn, that's $6,000, bitch. On my soul. Then this hoe, bro, the hoe, I'm finna show y'all the hoe, bro. The law is telling us that we gotta pull off. I'm following this hoe. On my mama, I am. What the hell, bitch? That's damn near $6,000. That's $53.50 to be exact. On my soul, bitch, my move-in was today. On my soul, I just gave this hoe the money at 9 a.m. Instead of this hoe bringing me the keys, this hoe blocked me on every fucking thing. Then sit here trying to tell the motherfucking lie, talking about some sky. I was going to tell you, I was trying to tell you that the lady was giving you another house. Bitch, what the fuck you mean, hoe? What the fuck do you mean? I went to the house, bro. This is the same. I've been talking to this hoe for 2 months about this motherfucking property, bro. When I go to the house, some just say go to the house. I go to the motherfucking house. Why somebody live there? Why the whole old couple live there? They said they from Pennsylvania. They been living there for a while. They not moving. I can't touch this hoe, bro. I cannot touch this hoe. I can't touch this hoe. I see the car, bro. She got a BMW. I already got the license plate and everything. Oh, mama, then she in the car with another hoe. I'm whooping the other hoe for shit show. On my soul, as soon as these laws pull off on Jesus Christ, on both of my kids, on my dad, brother, I'm finna whoop this hoe. On my mama. Oh, God, the only reason why I'm not going to that extreme is because we got a gun in here. On Jesus Christ, but no. Bitch, no. Then you think you finna leave and it ain't finna be nothing? I can't take her to court, bitch. I gotta move. I have to move tomorrow, bitch. I gotta be gone tomorrow. What the fuck you mean? Oh, Jesus Christ, bitch, on my soul. No. Then you pulled up to the school like it wasn't finna be that. Oh, bitch, you had to know I had this house surrounded. You had to know I had people.
If a house is available more than 2 weeks, I feel like it's suspicious. If somebody got a house that's available for 2 months, maybe she said that, maybe she told them, or maybe she told her that maybe she said the people put in a 60-day notice and they're going to be out in 2 months and you could get it at that point. Maybe that's what it is. Because if a house is available more than, I live in California, so ain't nothing staying available longer than, I want to say like 2 weeks, maybe 3. I don't even think that it's going to be 3 weeks without it being snatched up like that. So anything other than that, like 2 months and you haven't seen it, nothing, like, I don't know.
People everywhere around this motherfucking school waiting on you, girl. She going that way. She going that way. This shit finna piss me off. Bro. But you gonna have to do something. Oh, God, you gotta do something. We gotta do something. I'm finna get out. And the law's trying to get behind this hoe, too. Like, bitch, what the fuck going on? Never thought I need that. I need all that. I'm not trying to take this hoe to court. I didn't even call the laws. This hoe called the laws.
Hell yeah, she did. She behind the other police and he finna get behind her.
Go.
What's she doing?
Go. He trying to block. He trying to make it where a motherfucker can't. The laws is helping this hoe, y'all. Let me show y'all.
A motherfucker can't get over here in this way. This hoe in front of us. He got over. Don't say you need to hurry up. Don't see you in the school zone, baby. Oh my mama, then this hoe is trying to leave, bro. She knows she owe me some money and this hoe is trying to leave. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Bitch on God, I'm on her ass, on my soul. Is that even her?
Yeah.
Go. Y'all see this hoe?
What happened to the sound? Did the sound go out?
You damn, y'all can't hear me? Can y'all hear me now? Oh my God, can y'all hear me now?
Okay, let's see if there's anything.
Damn, put the pedal to the metal. On my soul, every corner this whole turn, we turning it with her. I don't give a fuck. This hoe finna give me my cash. I'm like, mama, bitch, I cannot believe this. Bro, I'm hiding in the beach. On my soul, I can't believe this. Chastity needs to stop this car. On God, I'm finna whoop her. On my soul, I'm finna whoop her. On God, it's over with. Oh, bitch, I swear to God, she better be glad it's not a lot of motherfuckers. This hoe trying to switch lanes and shit, bro. Look at
this right here is what you call like a pretend crash out. Because if you gonna crash out. You know that the police is following her, that she not about to stop and she not about to get over and she not about to like square up. So this is like a pretend crash out or something, because what are we doing? If you gonna crash out. Fuck it. Ram into her shit in front of the cops. Drag that hoe out. Like, I'm not about, like, why are we pretending to crash out? Like, she's, like, what you think, that the police see you following her, you following them, and then they're gonna deter, like, obviously they're escorting her where she gotta go. Like, what are we doing here? Like, bitch, like, crash out. If we go crash out, what we doing? Like, why we pretending? Like, girl, I'm not wasting my gas following them. For what? Like, what? What are we doing? The police are following her. The jig is up. Like, what?
Look at this hoe. This hoe scary than the bitch. Yup. Get right behind her. On my mama. Yo, we still behind you. On my kids, bitch. We're not going nowhere. Ho, I need that. On my soul, the way I'm feeling, you can really hit the back of this whole shit. On my soul, bitch, you can really hit the back of this whole shit. The fuck? On my soul, this hoe finna stop somehow. I'm finna get all my money's worth.
Do something. Make it shake. Make it really a crash out or something.
On my mama.
Crash out for real.
She's talking about, make sure you got a good camera. All that motherfucking pranking. All that pranking for real. All that prank. This hoe trying to get on the freeway, y'all. Bees, this hoe trying to get on the freeway. On my mama. This hoe trying to get on the freeway and shit. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yeah. Wait, my brother already took her phone. Bees, he already took her phone. He hit her car and took her motherfucking phone. On my mama. He been gone with the phone.
Why are we admitting to crimes on live? Like, I wouldn't even admit that my brother took the phone. Like, she already, like, it would have just been like, she already know what it gives. She already know what's up. Like, she know how it could get. Like, ain't no, my brother already took her phone. We already rammed in her car. We already, like, why are we admitting to crimes on here?
Been gone with the phone. I'm telling y'all, look, we on this whole ass. On this whole ass. Where the fuck this hoe thought she was going? Where the fuck she thought she was going? And you in traffic. And it's in traffic, baby. You going to traffic. We going straight to traffic. On my soul. Stupid dummy. This is shit I be talking about. Now I'm following you in traffic. Oh, God. See the way I'm feeling? The way I'm feeling.
Look at the little, she not even serious about her crash out, to be honest. You're not serious.
Hey, where the fuck this hoe thought she was going?
Look
where
at
the
this.
fuck she thought
look at
she
this.
was going?
Look at this. She's not serious about her crash out. I hate when people pretend crash out because you knew y'all was running up to her like you didn't plan to do nothing. You ran out the house with these panda bear. You isn't serious about the crash out. You got word. You got word that she got to pick her son up at this location, and you didn't run out you didn't grab a pair of tennis shoes on your way out just in case you got to stump a hoe. You wasn't serious about the crash out with these panda shoes. Like, stop playing with us, okay? Quit playing.
And you in traffic. And it's in traffic, baby. You going to traffic. We going straight to traffic on my soul.
You're playing.
Stupid dummy. This is shit I be talking about now. I'm following you in traffic.
Look at that. Look, you're playing with us.
Oh, God. See the way I'm feeling? The way I'm feeling, I really killed this hoe. About $5,000 on my kids, I will.
You playing. You ain't really crashing
out.
out.
Bitch, I really killed this hoe about $5,000. Like, yeah. Oh, God, I'm not letting this hoe get away. On my soul, bitch, I got this hoe social. Bitch, I got her mama address. On my soul, bitch, I got everything about this hoe. What the fuck you thought, bitch? Bitch, we ain't doing business with no hoes we don't know about. Fool ass girl. Then what's so crazy? I've been buying wigs from this hoe for a long time. Long time, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Born money good. She talking about we just drove past you. Oh my God. We already gone, y'all. We speed through traffic. We speed through traffic. She trying to dodge through cars and shit. We on this whole ass. On my mama, we on. Hell nah. The fuck? We finna. Oh God, not on this bridge. We all finna die. The hoe got my brother got this whole phone, y'all. She telling the police. Her brother took my phone. Her brother took my phone. Yeah, he been gone, baby. You ain't getting that back. Something about some. She was trying to show him what a damn lady was finna get me another house. You trying to show him where the lady finna give me another house? Oh, for real? Why you ain't call me and tell me that, though? Like, where did the miscommunication come in? Why when you got the money, you blocked me? On my soul, you got the money and you blocked me. You weird. You weird. They talking about your driver ain't playing. Driver show ain't playing. We still on this whole ass. The chase haven't stopped. We still on this whole ass. Yeah. We still on this whole ass. I'm finna teach a hoe about this scamming shit. On my kids, I'm finna teach a hoe about this scamming shit. She lucky I don't shoot at her shit in traffic. On my mama.
This video is 15 minutes long. What ended up happening? Do she get to her? Do they fight? Let's fast forward to 14 minutes.
My brother that the landlord finna give me a new house. Bitch ass hoe, go on the fuck on. They talking about his mama shouldn't have stole the 5K. What the fuck? Her name Chastity. Her motherfucking name.
So we was at the 3-minute mark at first, and now we at the 15-minute mark, and they're still in the car. Okay. Like I said, pretend crash out. She said, I've been working my A off frying chicken at Wing World in Henderson's, working both jobs daily for months to save that money. I am completely broke. She took everything. I don't got no choice but to keep looking for this hoe. My little baby only 6 months. I can't sleep in no car with 2 kids. What the F I'm really finna do, bro? So she then, I guess, created a GoFundMe account. Okay. So she created a GoFundMe account. Let's see what it says. So she raised $6,500. So on her GoFundMe, it says, hold on, let me bring this up. It says, my name is Skylar, and I'm reaching out because I found myself in a really difficult situation. I was supposed to move in a new house today with my kids, but I was scammed out my savings by someone I trusted. We were so excited to start this new chapter, and now we're left without a place and a place to go and ensure of what to do next. And she's unsure of what to do next. This experience has been incredibly stressful and heartbreaking, especially knowing my kids are counting on me to keep them safe and secure. I'm doing everything I can to find a new place for us, but after losing our savings to this scam, I need help to get back on my feet. Your support will go directly towards securing a new home for my family, covering deposits, moving costs, and making sure my kids have a safe place to sleep at night. Any support would mean the world to me and my kids. Even a small contribution or sharing our story can make a huge difference. Thank you for taking the time to read about our situation and for any help you can offer as we work to rebuild to find stability again. So that is her GoFundMe that she posted, and she was able to raise $6,000, $500, okay? $6,500 she was able to raise. And it says, she said, let me see what else she's put. So she said, bro, this girl done scammed me out of $5,000 for a house, $5,350 to be exact. Only reason I did business with her is because I trusted her. I done bought wigs from her so many times. This girl literally talked to me through the whole process just to scam me and to get out this apartment. Then the crazy part is, y'all, this hoe reached out to me. I'm sick than a hoe right now. Bro, I've been working my doubles every day for that money. I'm thinking I'm finna get my kids a house, not even to mention the move-in was today. I went to look at the house. Tell me why somebody lived there, y'all. Gotta help me find this hoe today. I'm finna lose my mind. And then I guess she posted the girl's name is Chastity. And I guess these are the messages between her and the girl. Hold on. Hopefully they don't got no numbers and stuff on here. But I guess before I go to the next slide, I'll bring it down, bring it up, bring it down, bring it up. All right. So it says, so I guess she started out by asking her about some wigs. And then she replied and she said, you know, I get houses and do half off. Now I don't even feel bad. What the fuck you mean you get houses and do half off? How do you do houses and get half off? That sound like a scam from the get-go. That sound like some squatter stuff. Like that sound like she getting some, she linking you to be a squatter. What does she mean? I get halves. I mean, that don't even, like, girl, I don't, like, girl, what you crying about? Like, what? The girl says, I'm on a budget, though, Chaz. 3 bedrooms, no more than $1,600. Can you help me? Let me go to the next one. Let me make sure it's no phone numbers or anything. So the next slide, it says, move in on the 16th. And then she says, it's approved. Let me know as soon as you can. She said, Brett, I'm ready whenever you are. You can send the payment to the landlord on the 15th. I get the key on the 16th. That's the email, send my payment. And so she sent her $500. Waiting on her to let me know what time we are meeting. You up? Yes, ma'am, I'm up. Okay, it's $3,500. I get the key at 4. I'll be to you about 3:30. I'll get the key and bring it right back. And then she says, bet. This is what y'all be giving y'all money to. Is crazy. Because she would have to learn a hard lesson for me because, baby, it's immediately no. I'm not giving you nothing because why would you, what part of I get houses for half off? What part of that made sense? Did you tell them I'm trying to pay for the next month? Girl, and then you trying to give more money? Girl, you trying to get half off and pay more for the next money and like, girl, you wanted them, like, this sound like a scheme that Todd set up to me. Yes, ma'am. You can get everything off if you want to, baby. So $4,900 in total for this month and next month. She says yes. This sounds like a scheme that Todd set up. It's $48.50. Okay, send your address, job, love, and then she sent her the address to Wings World. Then it says, good morning, Chaz. I'm up and at the bank waiting for it to open. So just call me when you're ready to meet. I'll be ready around 9:20. It says, all right, where you at, love? Just got in the car from the bank. Want to meet in the South. I had to pre-scan all of these texts just to make sure no phone numbers or identifying stuff is on there. All right, just got in the car from the bank, want to meet in the South. And then at 12, it says, Chastity, why this house look like somebody lived there? And then it say question mark. Then it say somebody do live in this house. Child, this is a scheme that Todd set up, and anybody who donated to this GoFundMe is crazy. Because even if they didn't set this up together, she set her own self up. You set your own self up at this point. Even if y'all didn't set it up together, you set yourself up at this point to me. So, she posted up another post and it says, like, on some real stuff, why would I be abusing help? I ain't have 50K to begin with. Why the HE double hockey sticks would I be asking for 50K? Like, damn, I'm only asking for help because it's going to take me too long to try to come up with the money. I don't even make minimum wage. I'm trying to find a new job, but I had to take what I could get, some type of income. What? You could work for less than minimum wage? Ain't that illegal? What does she mean she don't even make minimum wage? Ain't minimum wage like the legal standard? Like you make less than, what's minimum wage in Dallas? What do you mean you don't even make minimum wage? What is the minimum wage rate in Dallas 2026? Minimum wage is $7. $7? Minimum wage was $7.25 in California when I was in high school. I've been out of high school more than 20 years. I live in California, by the way. This says, as of January 1st, 2026, the minimum wage rate in Dallas, Texas remains $7.25 per hour. Texas laws follow the federal minimum wage, which has not increased since 2009. There are no state-level mandates in Texas that increase this rate, making it the standard. The minimum cash wage for tipped employees is $2.13 per hour, provided they earn at least $7.25 per hour when tips are included. What? Child, that's insane. That's literally insanity. That's literally insane. Now, Texas is much cheaper than California, but that's crazy. And that's like a stark contrast to California. So in California, where I live, effective January 1st, 2026, California's statewide minimum wage is $16.90 per hour for all employees. This rate applies regardless of the company size and represents an increase based on inflation. It says, note that specific industries, example, food industry, is $20 an hour, and many cities and counties have higher local minimum wage rates. So it says the general minimum wage in California is $16.90. However, fast food workers make $20 an hour. So people who work at McDonald's in California are making more than double, almost 3 times more than minimum wage in Texas. It's crazy. It says healthcare workers ranging from $18 to $24 an hour. And then it says many cities, West Hollywood, San Francisco, etc., have higher minimum wages, with some exceeding $20 per hour. So she's saying that she made less than minimum wage. Sure. Somebody said, Neek said, job poor in Texas. No, I'm not saying that they're poor in Texas, because there are good paying jobs in Texas, but the standard to still be $7.25, my flabbers are gasted. Like, my flabbers are gasted. I think that, you can get a job that's paying good. I got friends that live in Dallas, Texas, and they make good money. But the baseline being $7.25 is crazy. Like, that's just crazy. Like, at least the bare minimum or the baseline should be what the current living wages are. Like, the living wages, you cannot survive in Texas right now in this economy for $7.25. I feel like you can't survive in California off $16.90. So I guess maybe it's comparable, because you can't survive off $16.90 here in Cali. You can't do it. It's not enough money for this economy. But $7.25 being the baseline, like, you can't survive off of that at all. Like, that is crazy. I remember being in high school making $7.25 an hour, and that was, my checks used to be like $100 a week, maybe 200. Like, I had little money back then, but it was, it was a lot for the time, because 20 years ago in California, my little money, it was good. I was in high school. I could buy me a pair of J's, or, you know what I mean? That little check, I could buy me, put gas in my car, put gas in my tank, like, you know what I mean? But I was living with my mom in high school. So I couldn't even survive off of that to like live on my own. Back when it was $7.25 here, I was living at my mama's house when I was in high school. And that was just enough to, have a little play money. To be honest, like, that was just enough to, put money in my gas tank, to, buy me a little knickknacks here and there, whatever like that. But, child. And in order for me to, like, take a vacation to go to, like, New York or go somewhere, like, that was a couple of paychecks. I had to really do a couple months. Like, I had to save for some months to be able to, have enough money to go to New York and blah, 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 because I've been going to New York for some time, baby. But, yeah, like, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. So for her to say that she makes below minimum wage is crazy. This whole story is crazy. Good thing that people looked out for her, and all of that. What does this say? Somebody said, not gonna lie, I feel bad for Sky. That wasn't no tax money. That lady said she was working at 2 chicken spots every day to come up with that $5K for her and her kids to move into a house. She got 6-month-old baby, and the fact that she caught up with the girl and had the loss pulled up and still couldn't get $1 back make it even worse. The girl scammed a mother out of her last hard-earned dollar. And then she replied and said she can't explain it enough. She said, this bitch on Instagram counting the money. Oh my life, the same exact money I gave her. Like, what the F, bro? And then it says, good morning. I'll have some tomorrow for sure. Okay, thanks. Now, why would your big fat A steal my friend money and call the police? You turkey neck AB. I know damn well you see the messages. Child, so
I gotta get on here. Like, I have to get on here. Like, what the fuck? I'm seeing so much shit. Then this whole... Like, bro, I'm so mad. Then this bitch got the nerve to motherfucking... This bitch got the nerve to motherfucking be trying to press charges. She trying to press charges on my brother. Got the detectives and everything calling my brother. Like we wrong. Like we wrong. Like you ain't just run out with all of it. Bitch, is you cool? Yeah, keep straight on here, friend. Is you cool? Like, that shit not cool to me, bro. Everybody on this hoe trying to justify that shit. That shit not cool. I don't take from nobody and they motherfucking kids. Even after the situation, bitch, I still was trying to spread this whole kids. Yes, I was mad. I might have said I was gonna kill the hoe. I might have said I was gonna do this. Bitch, on my soul, bitch, you got me hot. I'm still mad. Like, what the hell? This shit crazy than a bitch. Everybody on this hoe trying to justify this bitch. Go to hell. Eat my dick. Eat my dick. Like, what the fuck? This hoe got bitches calling my phone and shit. Y'all think this shit is a game? Y'all think this shit a game? Y'all think I fry chicken every motherfucking day all around the town for nothing? That's what y'all think? Y'all think a motherfucker just to be working, just to be giving this shit to another hoe? Like, what the fuck? This shit crazy. Everybody got their own opinions on everything. Y'all can say what the fuck y'all want to say. I don't give a fuck about how nobody view me. I don't give a fuck about nothing, bitch. I don't need no GoFundMe. What the hell, bitch? I'm not no money hungry, bitch. On G, she took my last. What the fuck am I going to do? What more do y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to get on this hoe and argue with all y'all? Like,
all right, enough. Enough. All right, y'all. So thank y'all for hanging out with me this morning. I'm gonna try to do this more often. Every time I say like I'm gonna do a video every single day, it don't really be panning out all the time. So my intention is to do the same thing tomorrow. Okay? Now, later on today, I'm going to separate each different subject and make it its own dedicated video. So, my intention is to hang out with y'all every day my baby at school in the morning. Like when I drop her off to school, get ready for the camera, come hang out with y'all, and then, you know what I mean? Because I ain't really worked that much this month, and we need to get it together, baby. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, y'all giving out money on GoFundMe, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really worked this month for real. If y'all want to give me a, you know what I'm saying, a little wham bam thank you, man. You know they out here trying to cancel a bitch. You know they over here going on unfollow sprees and shit. Okay, they try to cancel me, baby. Support broke YouTubers. I'll see y'all later. Bye. Oh, and I'm still I know Ashley is like, girl, you keep saying that you gonna do the TD McNutt. I am. Listen. Somebody, okay, I'm gonna do the TD McNutt. I am. Somebody send me the video where he made the boy apologize. I need the full thing. Like, I want the full thing so that I can do my proper, breakdown. Yes, I did, Mary Beth. Thank you so much. I did get your Cash App. I did. Thank you. Mary Beth was like, girl, hold on, let me read. She said, hold on, let me see what she said on the Cash App. I did get it. Thank you so much. Mary Beth said, them people over there stressing you out, honey. She said, get you a virgin vodka cranberry, sis. Mary Beth said, them people is stressing my girl out, honey. Let me get her a virgin margarita. Okay? Give her a virgin mocktail. Yeah, I got it. Thank you. I was cracking up at that note that you had put in there. But all right, so listen, I am gonna do the McNutt, but I can't find the full video for when he made the boy apologize. So if you guys have like the links to like the full video where he made the boy apologize, the full video where they went to go like wake him up out the bed, and it's not like people talking over it, because I don't want to react to somebody else reacting, so because I didn't do commentary right away, I didn't grab the videos, I didn't save them, so everything that I'm pulling up is somebody else reacting to it or somebody else talking over it. So those of you guys who want me to cover McNutt, please, if you guys find the video without somebody else like comment, like, those upload pages that just upload the video, even if somebody is doing commentary, but just like not, I don't know. Y'all get my drift. Anyways, send it to me so that we can really break that situation down. I will catch y'all tomorrow, same time. Hopefully. That's my intention. Okay? That's my plan.